people of goodwill. Finally, you can see Edo Pride again. Yeah, I tell you. Na Edo Pride, boy, na see Ogbe for my screen. Oga Ogbe, we throw salute to.
Mama, I greet you. I greet you.
Especially.
Yeah, nice that you're back on air again today.
Edo Pride family go wade waje ma wupogi na mama cook today una come. Mama go beat yesterday make una for know. That the video to Wamare by me. Hey, I not even share the program. Make I share now. Guys, I make you like the program. I beg.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do now.
Musa, wa press like do practice do practice from maybe like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now.
Maybe like, Baba Anthony Rene, no Evans, it's well, Baba Anthony, my brother from another mother. Evans, go down, I don't miss me, yeah, don't pride, go fly, come out, yeah. You know, say I get wings, I go fly back. Now, I don't know, as soon as I enter, Mona help me like. I'm gonna help me share the program. Imagine share it. Papa, share to your
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing now.
Let me share. My easy tell me I can do Jamie Yanauri. Make I share out to that. Me I share out to Timothy. Obele. Mama don't enter line. No, what do support him? I'm alive now. Live show right now. How my day? About that side.
We are doing very, very good. We are fine. We are fine. Yeah.
The Lord has been faithful.
Yeah.
The Lord has been faithful to every one of us.
Amen.
Sawesi. Wadi. I'm almost done.
Yeah, share to a lot of people. So
almost done. Yeah. And then when I enter, I'm gonna help me share. You know, say anywhere where I go, I know they even feel settled. I don't pray. My name na Edith. Don't pray. I'm a video nyame. You know, celebrity me want to hear me name. Hello, my brother. Sister Power me Costco. Edo Pride can work for low. I know we should know. And the young mama they lack for that side. I expect you have a mirror where I don't try that you take with my brother, my sister, my baby. May one way, you know that big pack of tissue where they buy from Costco now, those is wholesale.
Yeah.
You know when he bend down, you move your cat to top of it, you know that me. I don't pray that he can work for you now. I don't have to cut today.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
We bless God.
I guess so. Why again? No way. I don't that trouble.
You know, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Damosa.
Yeah.
Domo. So we don't reach here. Many things don't happen. Oh. Many things. When they talk almost to soon, many things. And many things go still happen. So now the one where we fit catch, now we go catch. Since where we not there here, Israel, hey, make I love. When you hear me say, ike sun me I love una. Anthony Obokia Odele, Israel Semota, God bless you. Make una help me share. Oh. When you help me share when you have an institution taken over by psychopaths, this will result to a society of hopelessness. See, anarchy. Hopelessness. Ogele, I greet you, Evans. Area Mama Oga Ogbe. Oga Ajibola de Tuale.
Yeah. Oh God, Dibola, I just want to thank you. You know, I appreciate the time you spent with us. We love you and we appreciate
We love
all
you
the
so much. We love you too.
yeah.
Make
Appreciate all
una
the time
stay
that you
by.
put
Oh,
in
Mama go bito.
there. Yeah. It's good.
Mama
Yeah.
you know koni mu me go we ke be me polo ya to she. Wa mutia wa ekpa. So Oga Ogbe, as we dey talk and dey go,
Yeah.
many things water e don fly under the bridge, e don pass. Sometimes when I dey look the story from afar, iya to tell you wake up by evun. My God, no hope, hopelessness. Bene otimare asemutawata baba na. Or when you have an institution taken over by psychopaths, this will result to a society of hopelessness.
I agree with him 100%.
Yes, I
I can agree with him.
101%. You are on track. There is nothing to write home about, but it's a shame. Okay, then originally they can make it here. Oh, Wima, where is our homeland, our birthland? It cannot be my error. So we will keep striving. We will not just shut down because they want to shut the voices of dissent. We will not allow them. We will still have to come out and talk. Let's keep talking, right, my people? Let's keep talking.
I agree.
Let's keep talking. Ogasa, jump into the floor and address our people. They be like say information don't still leave. But
Yeah.
I hear two things. So they say they ban CDA and CDA is still operating, and they ban Agbero, tax collector. Then ban them Tony Kabaka. They still dead there as I dey talk now. Here we go to ware here wa vela dianbe bikia. They don't here wa vela dianbe don't ya to so igbelagbele we mi nyoke we mi no make. They still did there. CDA, they operate now in full effect. Where development go from come? No way now. Jump in.
Okay. In trying to break this down, I want to refer to one prominent Nigerian. His name.
Which topic are you taking?
I'm going to talk about this lawlessness, CDA,
lawlessness everywhere,
and CDA. So I want to in trying to break this lawlessness because it is the result of lawlessness that we are living in a lawless society. That is why we are where we are today. When you now narrow it down to CDA, the Agbero, and all that. So let me break down this lawlessness. If we all remember, there's one Commodore Olawumi. He came on Channel TV way back some time ago. That was during the time of President or Dictator Muhammadu Buhari. He came and told us that in Nigeria, Boko Haram was in his government. I'm trying to break down something now. So there was he said there was Boko Haram in that government, and he talked about the state of events and all that. No one paid Commodore Olaomi attention. So we saw from that, because we've seen again before. Before I continue, I want to say clear: I'm not an APC person. I'm not a PDP person. I am here to talk about what we can do so that Nigeria will be a better place.
We
It
are
is
the
good for,
voices of dissent.
yes, exactly. So Commodore Laomi, what he said was an indictment on institutions in Nigeria, but no one paid attention. After that, we saw what has been happening till this day. Is there any law in Nigeria that says that people can just go out there and behave the way they want to behave?
No, sir.
Lately, we
There has
saw
to be retribution
exactly. Lately,
in a insane climb.
yeah, we saw who I call. These are my personal terminology. We saw Quam 0, Quam 1, and Quam 2. I know the Quam 0, they don't want no one. The mainstream media don't want to talk about it. You see a sitting senator, 7th senator of the Federal Republic, going to the carousel in an airport and behaving like someone with probably Down syndrome.
Yeah. See?
And
No.
there were no consequences for those behavior.
No.
Just 1 second. Let me quickly turn off my TV here.
Okay, sir. No problem. That's what you be. Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
Itaredo, Abokia.
So
Italia, Abokia.
So we saw a sitting senator of the Federal Republic. We saw that was Quam 0, Quam 1, Quam 2, and on and on. So now, when the people of Nigeria, when they begin to see the lawlessness in our society, and no one gets punished for any of these infractions, what message are we sending to the people? When you hear a state governor telling a certain individual, do not come to my state. If you come to my state, anything where you see, you go take them like that. I mean, how long can we begin to this is not sustainable. This society is not going to take us anywhere. Now we heard that the state governor says, okay, no more Agberos. Again, the issue of collecting taxes, that is the sole responsibility of the government. Collecting taxes is the sole in every democratic or non-democratic country. To collect taxes, only the government that is saddled with the responsibility of collecting taxes. The government or people designated by the government.
Yes.
These are the only people that can collect taxes. So we saw how they go to people who are charging phones because there's no light in our society or community or state, or so those people, they go over there and take taxes from them. POS operators, they pay tax. Pure water sellers, they pay taxes. So exactly. So now no.
God.
So now they said, okay, there are no more. The government came up with pronouncements. This government, from the federal government to the local government, they make pronouncements and they don't have the ability to enforce. And because when it even comes to enforcement, like we saw in the case of that lady at the airport, which is the Quam 1, we saw how the enforcement was out of place. We are not ready for enforcement. We just go out there and make pronouncements. And when you see, in an attempt to enforce it, you see more crimes being committed by those that are supposed to enforce laws.
Yes.
So the question is, how long is this sustainable? That a governor says, okay, we don't want these people who are collecting taxes anymore. or there's a moratorium. Maybe it's going to be for 1 month, or is a total ban. I have no clue. Then the next thing you see around the ring road, there, especially in the evenings, that's the report that everyone is talking about. That in the evenings we see all these touts. They come out and they
They
start
come back
collecting taxes.
in the evening. I've been reliably informed.
Yeah. So in the evening, okay. Yeah.
They come
Yes.
back.
So they come out in the evening, especially around the King Square and all that. They come
Mhm,
out in the evening and they start collecting taxes.
mhm,
Once they do that,
mm,
they extort the people,
mm,
and no one reprimands them. No
mm,
one tells them that what they are doing is not right.
mm.
So how long can we sustain this in Edo State?
In
What
my sir,
the question is, what is going
that's
on? Are they,
something I don't know.
yeah,
But
do
I just know that this is not obtainable. This is not sustainable. We're not going
I
anywhere.
am I'm one of those people that quarrels with Muhammadu Buhari. He won election. After 6 months, there was no cabinet in place. Elections were conducted on September 21st of last year. Someone was declared a winner. And as of today, we are still in the doldrums. Edo State is still in the doldrums. It's rudderless. You know, when you are in a deep sea, no, yeah, the captain does not have a compass. He
Mm,
does not know where is east, west,
mm,
south, or north. Doesn't know the. It's
you
just
just middle of
the yeah, the wave of. He's just trying to ride the wave of the sea. If the wave goes this way, they go that way. They just keep following the wave. Then that person can never come to the shores. Never. So when you look at what is going on in Edo State today, okay, someone might come and tell us about one or two roads that they are trying to do, they are trying to build. Come on, that is not administration. We have seen for example, because it is quick for our people, for our politicians to talk about the United States of America. Everyone today knows the direction that Donald Trump intends to move his country towards. He doesn't want immigrants. He's trying to impose taxes
yeah.
in order for you to, he calls it,
Other countries.
he calls it tariff. So if
Yes.
you want to access the US market, you have to pay to access the US market.
Yes.
Everyone is knowing exactly the direction of
Oh,
that
it was in
administration.
January. So he knows
So
he knows what he
eh,
wants to do. He's taking his path.
eh,
And
APC has spent 10 years, 10 good years. They are telling people to endure. When you come to our state, we are going close to 1 year in power. We don't know where this individual, what he intends to do. You and I don't know. So the question is this: if the people don't know where you are going, how can they follow you? We don't know. All that I know is that you have to be an APC to be a chairman of any of the park, or to be an Agbero, you have to be an APC. You have to be an APC very soon, like I said the other day, that you have to be an APC to be an Odionwere of
yeah,
a state. But if that is the legacy that they intend to leave behind, it will be too bad. Because the Agberus are not bigger, they are not supposed to be bigger than the government, the state government. After God is government.
mm-hmm.
So I am of the opinion that all these people, look at the CDA, for example, they talk about verification. For those of us who are from Benin City and Benin environs, I don't think that this is happening in the other two senatorial zones, where you buy a piece of land, then they will come and tell you to do verification. You don't do verification with nothing. You have to pay money to do verification.
Mm-hmm.
Again, let us go back to the 1978 Land Use Act.
Yeah.
The 1978 Land Use Act takes the land of the people back to the people.
Yes.
And that same 1978 Land Use Act gave the governor of any state to be the custodian of this land again for the people. You see how, or everything that has been done in the past, how it talks about the people. Not always like we have today. The people does not have any place in this modern day dispensation. The 1978 Land Use Act took land from federal government back to the people and made the governor of every state the custodian of that land for the people. That is the reason why it is only the governor that is permitted to sign a certificate of occupancy, popularly called C of O. So your C of O will have to be signed by the governor of the state because he is the custodian of the land of the people for the people. So he signs that C of O. If the governor does not sign your C of O, you don't have a certificate of occupancy.
No.
So in all this that we are talking about, where is our governor? If the CDAs are the ones selling lands, remember, there are agricultural lands and also commercial lands, and so all there are categories where if you have the residential places, I think is 99 years, the C of O will expire. But after you can always renew. But we have seen politicking in Nigeria in recent times where you now see some C of O being revoked by some state governors. Probably those lands were owned by some individuals who don't believe in their ideology. We see those C of O being revoked, and they are all purely done for political reasons. But in all this equation, I do not see any opportunity or any place where CDA, Community Development Association, or Akaegele, these are not embedded into our Land Use Act, into our land laws. There is no place where other individuals are allowed to come and extort people or collect money from the people under the disguise of maybe you are building, you are constructing a borehole in your house, you are putting a fence around your house. All these things they are alien to both the federal constitution and our state laws. So where are all these things coming from? I think, in my own opinion, this is my own opinion.
Okay.
I think because the current government of Edo State relied so much on brigandage in order to prosecute his electoral gains. That is the reason why they are looking the other way, even when they are aware that these people are causing a lot of mayhem.
Ah.
Because, again, everyone in Nigeria today, they are all looking at how do I win the next election? It's not about the people. I think, Mama, Mr. Israel Asemota has gifted you with £2.
Yes,
I
I
think
wanted
it's
to say thank you. Thank you so
yeah.
much. For some reason, my screen is misbehaving, and
Thank
I've been
you.
back and forth.
Yeah.
We're
Thank you,
staying
Mr.
above
Israel
Asemota.
Asemota.
Yeah, we're
Thank you
staying.
so much.
We're staying.
Yeah.
I appreciate. Make una thank her for me. I not go thank Asemota.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Asemota. So yeah, this edowe ezera kuhun luwure when we now look at the top, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he sets the tone, the agenda, because we knew, I wouldn't say I know at a certain time that OBJ was used the EFCC to taunt Ibori in order for him to return back some of the stolen money. So he used the EFCC at that time. So and Ibori at that time, he was the governor of Delta State. So how many people today is EFCC? That's another topic that I want to talk about. The nefarious activities of EFCC in our Edo State. The way they are criminalizing our youths in Edo State. That's another topic for maybe later or another day. So now, when we have from the federal government There's lawlessness. Anyone can do anything and get away with it. So, and everyone is thinking of the next election. How do I win the next election? It is not about what do I do for the people. So the governor of Edo State, I guess, is looking the other way, probably because these are the people that will help him win the next election. So as far as these are people who will help him win elections, so there will be no need to offend them, in my own opinion.
Hi.
But can we sustain this society the way it is going?
No, sir.
So I am of the opinion that the governor of Edo State, I wouldn't say my governor, the governor of Edo State, please, you have to, I mean, he's the governor of Edo State. He sets the tone. Please set the tone. There is no Agbero that will be bigger than your office. That office is powerful because the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria made a big monster, a constitutional king out of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that same way they give powers to our governors. The governors in Nigeria, they are so powerful. I don't understand what Simnala Ifubara, what he was doing. He just allowed himself to be thrown away like that, as if he's not part of. I think he doesn't know the powers that the Constitution gave to him.
Hold
That
on.
no one, yeah. So that's a story for another day. So when we look at all these lawlessness, it is not only CDA, it is going to keep spreading. There's going to be lawlessness across board, everywhere in Nigeria. That is why if you are traveling from one city to the other, people who call themselves, whether it's Boko Haram or kidnappers, they come out of the bush and they kidnap people and they make calls.
There's no integration.
Yeah, they make calls and say they want X amount of money. How can that happen in modern day society? For example, we have the same government, APC government, came and told Nigerians they have to tie their phone numbers to NIN,
Mhm.
and the phone towers are supposed to be able to know your location. Our phones have GPS. There are so many technology out there to begin to understand that those kind of crime, if the government is not complicit, it cannot be committed in our society. If the
Exactly.
government of the day is not complicit, if they are not looking the other way, there's absolutely no way that we'll begin to see what we are seeing in our society today. So the lawlessness is just, it has never been like this. There have been lawlessness in Nigeria to an extent, but this Tinubu administration, this APC government, it has never been like this. And I do strongly believe that so many people will also agree with me that actually it has never been like this, never ever been like this. But I do know that it is not sustainable, that we have lawlessness from the top to the extreme bottom. It was there was a video that I watched recently. Actually, it was yesterday. I watched a video where a governorship candidate of Anambra State was threatening the deputy governor of Anambra State that he was going to set ablaze all the vehicles in his convoy. Open threat on the TV. And such an individual, he doesn't have immunity. And that individual has not been, we don't hear now that the individual has been detained, seen or die. We've not heard that. So how long can we begin to build this kind of society? That eventually, if everyone chose to look the other way, this same, it's like you are, you have like a lion, you take care of, you're feeding the lion, it's not tamed. One day it's going to consume the owner. So this is not sustainable. We cannot sustain this. Something will have to give way. Somewhere, not all states. There are some state governors who are doing well. There's this governor who's in Southeast. I think the only Labour governor. He's doing well. So the Constitution of the Federal Republic says that protection of lives and property, that's their primary responsibility.
Sir,
Yes.
I greet you. Something is wrong with my screen. Can I come out and come back?
Oh, I mean, you can always.
Everyone here, can you guys hold on for me? Please don't leave. I beg you, or echo. And a PA, it's a PA, wabi. No,
Yeah. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it off, and we all log
if I
back in.
turn it off, you guys are the I am on the master one. So if I turn it off, it will go off. So if you only will see, it might not soon die. Please, guys, can you just stay back? You go see your nula. Everyone, please. We'll coming back in a jiffy. Wala wo.
Okay, not a problem.
Yes, please. I beg you. I beg you. My no so no die in normal manner. Eh? Stay back, my people. I am still there. Enter studio. Because I'm echoing. Let me see if I'm still echoing. Yeah. Am I still echoing?
I think I can hear you. I can hear you very well. So maybe you ask viewers and ask if they do,
Hello?
if they hear you properly. So if they do, there'll be no need for you to go offline.
Oh my god. Hello? Imagine, can you hear me, guys? We don't enter one
Yeah.
chance.
No, you are loud and clear. I can hear from.
Oh,
I
you can
can
hear me?
read. Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay.
Mr.
Audience, can you hear me, guys?
Anthony Ajibola is also saying that yes,
Okay,
you can
Macben.
be heard loud and clear.
Ami ate oni adofia. Gia ewa kwenu gia efio. Agba fia giogo ama bia fia ki vae ama bia vagi nya. Oja gia gbe. E ate kwa to distorted this I've been
So,
no see opinion ene. I de pie ne ba we navigate my Ayadomo. I bet make I quickly greet everybody. Make I quickly greet, then you'll continue. Sonny Demi, the husband of the faithful. Where you dey? I dey see you now. Hey, una don't greet Mr. Asemota. Una no go thank am. Una thank am.
oh my
Waya bohia. The one in my way to ever now. When you comment me, why we na again be want distort my Henry. See our prefect. Henry, many names of noise maker near. Many. Sao wabokia. Sao may say, oh, I salute everybody. Una well done, una welcome. I beg una help me share. I beg, make una help me share. Oga, anything when you want to talk, you know, say Israel make one statement just now, which was 200% the sum of everything that we've been talking about. As soon as they thank Mr. Israel, I go see thank what he writes. He said, "Na hopelessness, na we day so. Say nothing they work." Go on, sir. Go on.
So this lawlessness is not sustainable. So
No,
no,
sir.
because law and order is the primary responsibility of the government, the protection
Yes,
of life and property, law and order. So because if you go to other clients, basically the reason it is not the wish of the people to obey rules and regulation, law and order and stuff like that.
it
But
is
because every
mandatory.
time, yes, because in every client, if you go against the set rules and regulations, policies, public policies, if you go against the law, there are always consequences. Because of that, that is the reason why people deem it necessary or mandatory to obey. But if we don't bring that to our Nigerian society, where an individual can go to the marketplace and say, "Oh, I'm the new Yeki. I will, I have been told to come and collect taxes." If
And if you
people
don't
don't pay,
obey,
Yeah, if
And
those
shake
people
you out.
they don't pay taxes, they can be beaten to stupor.
Yes.
So we cannot build a society like that.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. We cannot build there's no society that can be built in such a way. Societies are built on law and order.
Okay.
And again, when it comes to it is easier to obey than to enforce. Enforcement is expensive. And this will bring me back down to the point. I am beginning to see these the people. I don't know if it is the economy. There's a lot of resentment. The people of Nigeria, they don't want to obey laws or rules and regulation anymore. When they are told to sit, they don't want to sit. When they are told that you cannot do this, they don't want to. I mean, nobody
So
wants
when
to
the
obey
head is
anything
rotting,
anymore.
what happens to the body?
Exactly.
And also known as a ripple effect, right? It's a ripple effect. So it's just okay. It's a ripple effect. I mean,
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's correct. So you were going to say something.
That's it. Amamwe Tinibu, Amamwe Monde, Amamwe Court of Law, Nia Tori. Back to Munye by. Now let me now you want Oshomole came out and told the world how power how beautiful he is. Bamie way. Nothing. Quam 1, quam 0, quam hundreds. Bamie way. But
Nothing.
the pilot now has been suspended. Quam 10 no hero we no here. Nega idegbe like plane. No was here Italy no way can I'm ambassador amu yobo. Now you go come to tell people how to enter plane. Like really? Who does that? So there's hopelessness, sir.
Yeah,
Eleme
I
yanze
agree with
bonus
you.
yasa kwese.
Yeah, there's
Amela
hopelessness.
kunhulure.
Yeah.
Ohama
There-
mbuto wane and libiu.
yeah, there's hopelessness in the land, and
Yes.
it's not sustainable.
You just wake up and you make your own rules. So how
And
do you now think where I will not wake up and make my rules?
they don't only make their own rules. The rules that were made
They
by our
enforce it.
Nigerians. No, the rules made by Nigerians. They will also choose the ones they want to obey.
So yeah. Yeah,
They, exactly. So they
yes,
make their own rules,
selective
the
obedience.
rules and regulation, the laws of the state, they don't want to obey. They make their own. Even the ones that they make, they now choose the one to obey and when to obey them.
And when to obey.
There's no society that can be built like that. You
It's a
see,
total failure.
yeah, I hope that this APC. I understand that people are hungry. When people are hungry, there's nothing. Not everyone, because if you look at you know, we have a saying in our Edo language that if you put some corn in your palm and you put some orange seeds, they basically look like corn as well. If you throw them to the fowl, they will select the corn and they will leave the orange seed behind.
Yeah, they can't swallow it.
They know the difference. They won't even swallow it. They know the difference.
And they
So,
look alike when they are
yeah,
amongst each other. Like
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you mix them, they
So
look alike, but at the end of the day, they don't swallow that one. Yeah,
exactly. So if a chicken or so can make that can distinguish between these two, what happened to we human beings? Because
we've
for
chosen
me,
our path.
I'm talking about, I will always talk for how to make our society a better one, irrespective of who who occupies the seat of the government. For example, when you see the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is an office. Irrespective of who occupies that office, please make Nigeria a better place for every Nigerian to live in. If you are if you occupy the office of the governor of Edo State, please make Edo State, irrespective of the political parties. I always say one thing: we are Edo people first before our political parties.
God bless you.
So we are Edo people first before you are APC, PDP, or whatever. Or those, I don't know what nomenclature. There are so many parties out there. So
Therefore, we should begin to think about how do I make this place a better place.
God
I said
bless.
the other time, there's a lot of political alignment and realignment. So, what is in this alignment and realignment for the Ebdo man or woman that is selling bole by the street side?
To pay tax.
What is in it for these people? So
No hope.
this is if these people can go back, sit back, and begin to look at Edo State from the point of the common man. Is life better for the common man today, or it was better yesterday? So what hope? Do they have hope, this common man? Because if you look at it, since the past 10 years that APC has been in government, the number of Jakpa people dying in the Mediterranean has increased.
Hopeless. They said they rather die in a
Here in the
foreign
Mediterranean rather
than
than
to,
dying
yeah,
in their home, in their
yeah, than to
hometown.
be
So
enslaved.
these younger ones, okay, some time ago we had Ghanaians coming to our Nigeria. How many foreigners apart from Boko Haram? People from Mali, Niger, Chad that are in these ICs, in different types of so other than those people, who are those foreigners? Because if you look around us way back in the 80s or so, there were so many Ghanaian teachers who were in there were so
In
many
Nigeria.
in Nigeria. There were so many
In
Ghanaian teachers
Nigeria.
around. Yeah,
So we have to use our passport to travel out.
exactly.
They came as refugee to our Nigeria. Up Ghana, I'm not trying to put you down, but this is the fact.
So I remember my biology teacher at Western Boys High School. So he was Mr. Chaco. For those who are watching who went to Western Boys High School, they know what I'm saying. How many?
Arewele. What I
Yeah.
say, Arewele. Wagi stubborn
So,
wagmo.
so how many Indian teachers do we have in Nigeria? How many Indian teachers do we have in Nigeria today? Because the place is not what going
They're
to.
all gone, and they're all science teachers.
Yes, they were science teachers.
Yeah,
It
most
when
of them were science teachers.
Yeah, when Oshomole came, he built all these schools with no teachers. There were no even science teachers. Everyone was reading, what do they call it? Everyone was reading in history, religion, government. I don't have any problem with reading those things, but at least we have to have scientists amongst us. So this government will have to go back and sit down and begin to recalibrate. This idea of trying to hype what they are doing, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you want us to talk about these Padi Yamu and these
Yes,
ban.
quickly, yeah, if we can add that. But in a moment, we'll go on break and come back quickly. I'm going to call names that I didn't see since. Wayabo Nyao. We're going on a quick break to remind you to help me like and share. Walao. Okay, Wabokia. Oh, you they laugh me, Oga. What you they laugh?
No.
Madam, they laugh. No president can do work for law.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Anthony, aware. I don't see some people where Kenneth, Obokia Uno, Mark Kenneth. I salute you. I salute you.
Oh, I greet you.
Richard Omo Ogbe, I salute you. Obokia, thank you. Please, if you haven't liked, just help me like. Mama came out of the blue, and sometimes please forgive me. It's been very hectic. Where sometimes you have to prioritize your preference, right? So scale of preference or beat Edo pride down, but nothing go beat this family down. The love that we have for each other. Una not go thank each other. The love that we have for each other, yeah, now family meeting. So nothing go take us apart. I beg if una not see me, I still did there. You see that shot, that small shot where they do 1 second. While we are ginger me. Area mama they like am. Now only that one they fit do the time where I too busy. And for things where they happen for Edo State for Nigeria, there's no way you can have a video already done to replace what's trending. No, because but as we they speak, so something else is happening, and we can't predict. So it not the way we take them now, we take they take them. But if I can't meet up sometimes, forgive me. Okay, I know that we love each other. Make we thank each other. Okay, I thank you, sir. Now, thank you, sir. Okay, I need
No,
Baba. So
no,
keep telling me, I
no,
thank you now.
no. In that context, they shouldn't thank me because I'm not doing things like that. But when you look at Edo State with
No, no, the people when they
flooding,
do good with it.
flooding in Edo State, lawlessness, and some people are advocating that the governor should be thanked. I think
Una no go thank governor.
it is an aberration. Yes,
So
yes.
why say? Sir,
So
I want you to quickly jump on because it's very
yeah,
important. There
yeah.
was
On the
there were
issue,
points that I took yesterday of the new. I did like Kate, and some other you are also saying. Maybe can you quickly just use 1 minute address it where a party near where this graduation of secondary school, primary school, where I think I am for. I don't know about you. I am for. Imabege the reason because extortion is too much, and then the rich kids are now. You say, "Men, I like a school now. Your school." Even with dia, you remember your school. That's why I put them in Catholic. Ekiado, am I ye Louis Vuitton ye school? No, am I be my Kekozi or whatever? Beg Michael Jordan. No. The time when we go school now, sandals and uniform now they wear 5 days a week. So I do like that level of that that level of sanity in school, that the students should not be carried away with other distractions. They have assignment to do. They have things to do to better their lives, not to be planning for a party and all of that. I do like it. I'm for it. So,
yeah.
guys, let me know your opinion too. I'm for it. Now, a graduation, the secondary and primary school. Yes, because of
Okay. For me, yes, it
are you
makes
for
that
it
that
or
part
against
that
it?
part that part of it makes sense.
It
It makes
does,
a lot of
right?
sense. So I
Yeah.
agree with that part of it that they should ban this idea of graduation, the whatever they are doing in terms of graduation. That part
Let's
of it,
cut it off.
I agree with it. But
Yes.
another area that I made mention of, um, okay, now we just spoke about lawlessness in our society. If
Mm.
one of these schools, you see, if you are a poor man in Nigeria, who is that person that says poor man wasting money? Now you they see face for crime fighters.
What's it here?
Africa, China. Okay, my wife just reminded me. It's Africa,
Okay.
China.
Mama, show
Okay.
your face. Show your face. You can give a pass power for there. Show your face. Africa,
So
China.
yeah, yeah. So that is the problem with our society.
Yeah.
Yes, these laws have been made, and okay, now you will be surprised. I'm not saying that is the case. I wish the government well. I want the government to do well, and so that my state can do well. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
passionate Edo State man. But if, for example, by tomorrow we hear that one person who is in this administration, they continue with such, are they going to implement this ban, and how are they going to implement it? I hope the time they will be implementing it, I hope the people that are supposed to go and enforce banning or whatever, they have been trained. They have been taught how to enforce, because it is not about saying, okay, you have to have driver's license in order for you to drive. But if in some cases we now have one or two individuals who don't have driver's license, they are driving, how do how do you enforce the law? That is another question. How do you enforce that
They have
law?
never been trained.
So
You see,
maybe the day you will
they
now
don't
see
have respect
someone,
for humanity.
yeah,
They've
so the day
never
you will
been
see
trained.
someone that is driving without a driver's license,
Yeah.
then people resort to beating him up or even shooting him, then you will see the society come back and say, oh, no, this is not how to do it. So ban and say ban, because this APC government, I have seen so many rhetorics
Yeah.
with few action. So if you
Oh,
ban
so
this,
you
you
thinking
ban that,
this
you
will
ban this,
not
you ban
also
that.
hold?
So those that are enforcing, are they trained? Do they have an enforcement team? Because we saw the other day, one or two individuals, what happened? They go to people's houses and they just start destroying those houses. No court, nothing.
No
They
court
no court
orders, nothing.
orders, nothing. They just go out there and start. They take laws into their hand and they just start it. So these people who are to enforce this ban, because very soon we are going to hear that maybe one person who is a big shot in our society or the school decided to carry on.
Oh, I
So,
see what you're saying.
so
Yeah, if it's one of them, will it affect? Because there's
yes,
no, because the laws are different for different people. Like us, the poor man now, the common man on the street, the laws are different for us. For them, in position, the laws are different. So you're not saying because there's this it's a sectional thing. Now it only works for people who are who don't have a say. And when they make the laws, so it's only binding on the poor people.
exactly. So
Mhm.
that's one area of the
Yeah.
law that I'm looking at. Have do
Alexander
they
Kwonga,
do
I
they
see you.
do, yeah,
Obokian.
do they have
Yes.
a team that will be able to enforce this ban in
I can
case
tell you for
someone?
a
Yeah,
fact they don't
yeah.
have anything.
Because I remember,
Monday does
uh,
not have any team like that, like
I
trained expertise or whatever to carry out or to
yes,
enforce a
enforce.
ban.
I remember when Ushumole placed the ban on bike in Benin
Mm,
City.
mm.
We saw again. I was still giving it, I give him credit for that because those bikes were becoming nuisance in the streets of Benin.
They were.
But even the enforcement was done by the police. Nigeria was still good then because that was under a PDP national government.
National government.
But today we don't even see police enforcing any laws anymore in our Nigeria. Agberos are now Agbero are the people that are designated to do the enforcement, and these Agberos are never ever trained.
Mm-mm.
They don't know. They don't
That's why
know
I know for
anything
a fact.
about the law. That's
Yes.
one area. Then on the other hand, too, I mean, it's a good law. There's no doubt about it. On the other hand, too, I also heard about these the textbooks. That's the area that I quarrel
Yes,
about.
sir.
The
Yes.
textbook.
Before we round up, yes.
Yeah, at that primary school level, I'm of the opinion that these children are too young to use books and pass it on to their younger ones. Because at that age, there might be, I mean, these are young kids, so they may find it extremely difficult to know how to preserve those books. That's one. Then, because of science and technology, there are new inventions and on and on and on. I'm of the opinion that if you say 4 years, that's what they said, 4 years. In
Mm-hmm.
4 years, if you let us assume that the law comes into effect today or retroactively, I don't know. I don't think it will be retroactive. Might be it comes into effect today, and you have some books that are going to be used for another 4 years. Are these books? Is this law in conformity with the national curriculum for education?
Does Monday know what you're
Uh,
talking about?
these laws, are they conforming? If they are conforming with the national curriculum for education, that is fine. Because at the end of your primary school, the national curriculum for education, they have aims and objective.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of your SS3, there are aims and objective, national curriculum for national curriculum for education. They
Mm-hmm.
spelled out aims and objective of that SS3. JSS3.
3.
Yeah. So they have what they intend that individual to be able to
To
do,
to have achieved
he
or
achieve,
attained
attain
the height.
academically.
Yes.
So if, for example, there are new, for example, let me use a very simple one that everyone can understand. When we were going to school in those days, we are told that the Earth and its 9 planets, they make up the solar system. But
Today
after some
it's not
time, we
like
started
that.
seeing, new laws, a new a technology that begins to prove those things wrong. So let us assume that in the middle of these uh, technological breakthrough or inventions, are we going to let our children wait for another 2 years in order for them to be able to read the books that reflect the true nature of,
Another 4 years.
of science and technology?
Wow, wow. This is such a
That
brilliant, brilliant argument that you just brought on. Paddy Yamu, are you listening? Because Monday can understand. Paddy Yamu, this is for you. Because you are the commissioner of Nenemi Education.
yeah.
Are you listening? Mr. Ogbe, can you reiterate, please? You
Okay.
just ask a
So
brilliant question. That was a brilliant observation, sir. I just need
so
to hear it again.
if, like I said, first of all, we have to ensure that this complies or in conformity with the national curriculum for education. So if this law, let us okay, let's say retroactively to the day the law is now dated backward to the day he took office, which is it was November, I think
12.
November 12. Okay.
Mm.
So if November 12, the books that were in use is going to last for another 4 years, no problem, as far as it is in conformity with the national curriculum for education. But however, this is my caveat. If by the second year that this uh, law is running, we now have a big scientific breakthrough. For example, once upon a time they say atom cannot be divided. So, so if we have a big
Today is
scientific,
me.
yeah. So if there's a big scientific breakthrough in the
Yes.
middle of the lifespan of that textbook, so are we going to, or maybe few months after, there's a breakthrough in science, and we begin to say this is how this thing is. So are we going to now wait that new books that are beginning to address the new position of events, are we going to wait for 4 years in order to change their books? If we do that, then we will be denying our children learning.
Yeah, this is a big one. They have to sit down and think about. My people, I want to hear your contribution. This is a big one, sir. You're making a very very big, very very important observation here. Are we going to wait? Is a big one. While others are now,
Learning the new
doing
thing.
the new findings or innovations or whatever,
Exactly.
we're still stuck. Our children are still stuck to the 4 years
Yeah, so that book,
window.
exactly.
Yeah. So this is going to create a lot of problems. But
But in the event that there's no such, that's
mhm.
okay, that's fine. So I'm not
But
doing this for the
no, science is discovery is every
evolving.
time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know by tomorrow.
Yes.
All our life we told is the planet Earth and whatever, and today it's different. So who would know what is going to be found tomorrow? Discovery every day. They go to the Mars or whatever, Pluto, to go find it out. And every day there are new observations, new discovery. So
And
eh? so
exactly.
so you are saying, in your point, are you saying they should open it and
Yes.
don't close it?
Yeah. Yeah, they should open it as and let it conform with the national curriculum for education.
Okay.
It conforms so that when there are changes, they should be able to embrace those changes.
Changes.
Yeah. When laws are made for man, it is not to tie man from making progress. Laws are made for human being, and human beings should be able to work with those laws, and they can still progress and move forward. So it shouldn't be, oh, you have to be here until a certain period of time. So it should be open. So that's my thinking on that. And there's another area too that I want to talk about there.
Before you move, Ajibola is making his own. Yeah, let me. Ajibola Waka, I want to aware the aspect of graduation and books makes sense, but he went further to away, but the part relating when I wear glasses, I beg it. But the part relating to the compulsory one math practical for all GSS3 students is going to end up as a mere statement, as there is no mechanism put in place for such curriculum to be implementable. Ogasa.
Yeah, you see, implementation has always been our problem. Like, like,
APC just go out and make statements. This
yeah.
one is near
Eh,
my
eh,
they just go
because
out and make
we are
statements.
going to, we don't want to create we don't want to create a big problem out there, because it's easy to make pronouncement. Okay, now you pronounce there's no Agbero anymore. So they come out in the evening. What have you done? Before you know it, they extend it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no CDA. You say no CDA, and the CDA are there. So what? Maybe one scapegoat. They will find one person as a scapegoat, and that's it. So another area I want to talk about, those new laws they are talking. They are fine on paper. They said they are going to come up with some extracurricular activities, some certain things that they would learn. I'm glad that Mr. Ajibola is following up with us. So these he said some of them are, based on what I read, they are going to be areas like masonry work, POP work, and they mentioned a whole lot.
Are this not the same thing they do in technical school?
Yes.
Electrical, all these artisan.
Yes, artisan. You see, all these things that they have said, Paris Yamu have said, if you on paper sounds good, but when you don't give information to people, you begin to give that opportunity for people to come up with some conspiracy theory, doubts, and all that. I feel that what Padi Yamu has done is not enough.
Okay.
You see, now, for example,
him to add.
Okay, now, for example, he said it includes fixing of hair or so, something like that. Okay, fine. We are talking about students that are going out there to go and learn how to fix hair, this and on and on and on. Good. It's a good idea. I support that idea. But okay, if you take this person to a shop where in this shop, first of all, they have to have some certain people that can work with them. It's like a place that is recognized by the government. And these places are recognized by the government to learn. If you want to do some masonry work, you have to have some certain individuals, maybe some government contractors, some people who will work. Okay, we are going to have people from ICC or a Motown college or something. That there will be some maybe electrical, car electronics, and electrical work. So you have to have some certain shops that you will recognize. And these are the only places where these students can go. If I ask Padi Yamu, have you a list of those places that you have recognized? He will not have any. That is not my beef yet. These people should have a curriculum that the students that are sent to us within 1 month, 2 months, 1 week, 2 weeks, week 1, they should be able to do X, Y, Z. Then week 2, these people that are sent here should be able to do XYZ. We don't want a situation where these children are sent to some certain places. The next thing is that is groundnut. They are peeling groundnut and going
And
to
I'm buying crayfish
errand.
for madam.
Yes.
Yeah,
And so
madam watching yakin is savanti. Yade
yes.
pay water again. Yade crayfish. Do ya moving in the school?
So it's easier said than done. By now, for Padi Yamu to come up to make those pronouncements, they should have done advanced work ahead of time.
Okay, this is very vague.
Yes,
Very
these are vague statements. They look
yeah,
good.
very vague. It look good on paper, but
Yeah, they look good on paper.
it's not realistic.
Yes. So you have to have some mechanics in Edo North and say Edo Central and Edo South. So these people, yeah.
Here.
So anytime students are sent to you, this is what you are going to, this is the book you are going to use in teaching them. You will teach them XYZ. Week 1, they should have done this. Week 2, week 3, and on and on and on and on and on. So you have to have these books that you are going to use to work with them. If that lady who is teaching people how to fix hair don't know how to read and write, if you send a student from Adolo College, you send them there. The next thing, say, okay, go to Mama whatever and go and buy me Mama Put. Tomorrow, the same thing. The person will spend about 3 or 4 weeks. We know our country, how it is. They will sign this paper. This person has completed this program and he leaves.
I see.
So, good idea, but they need to go back. They have to go back and work on these ideas. Partner with some of these mechanics, partner with some bricklayers, partner with different people.
Do you know that here the government pays these registered mechanics and these technical work? Do you know? They pay them to teach
Exactly
students.
So if
they don't have time. Oh, don't come and waste my time. I don't have life. They pay them and they make them accountable for the students' learning. So
they have to make sure that these shops that they are sending them to, they are certified. So it's not everywhere you can just send them to.
Yamu, this news is for you. It's very essential now.
So that is how it sounds good on paper. I hear everybody, they allow the program and all. That's how Nigeria is. You look at it, we have so many laws. How many of these laws are implemented? People just walk around, they do anything, they just do what they want to do.
Selective. The ones that work for them is what they pick.
Exactly. They just do whatever they want to do, and that's it. So, in order for you to ensure that all these things that you are saying, you should, on this part of it, the government will have to partner, because government does not have enough equipment. Because I remember in those days in Benin Technical College, they used to have some equipment for things like that. But now you say you want to partner with, they didn't even tell us that they are going to partner. They just said when they graduate, at a certain time, you send them out. You send them out, they learn some of these things, they come back. Where are our technical schools? Where are our technical colleges? So there's a lot that some people really need.
Are they abandoning the technical college?
I have no idea.
So that one Obaseki invested in?
I don't know if they have abandoned it.
Make una talk now. Make una talk. Yeah. And you have a question on the screen. And when you finish your statement.
Okay. All right. You go ahead and ask questions here.
He said, Alexander Okongai, thank you for coming on the show. Please like and share. Always, some nations are now embracing this theme: science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics curriculum. Can you speak to this matter for our understanding?
Again, Mr. Alexander Okongai, thank you very much for your question. So, are we to speak to this theme from the Nigerian point of view, or we are going to speak to it from other countries' point of view? But
so
again,
answer quick and let him know how to zero your answer, the reply.
Again, in this part of the world, we know that in this, for example, here in Canada, we know that There are technical schools. The labs are there. Everything that any student need to study with, they have it. And on the other hand, too, there are some of these schools that students can be sent to go and do some additional learning. Then I was in a mechanic shop one day in a
Back home or
rural
here?
in a rural
Imana.
no in a rural New Brunswick.
Oh, New Brunswick. Okay.
Yeah, in rural. When
And
you say
still
rural,
Canada now. I'm talking
yeah,
about rural,
okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
in rural New Brunswick.
Yeah.
So when I got there, I met a black man. Oh, how are you? He says, "Tu parles français?" I said, "I'm pay." So, but he was an African. I think he was from somewhere around Guinea.
They
What
speak
happened is that
French.
yes, they will speak French. They
Yeah.
brought them from somewhere Guinea, Guinea or Senegal. I think it's Guinea. Guinea.
Mm,
We have the different types of Guinea. There's Guinea-Bissau, there's
mm,
Guinea Conakry, and Portuguese Guinea. So what happened is that these people were studying uh, uh, auto engineering here. So the school now recognized that particular mechanic shop. They recognized that mechanic shop, and in order for them to do some kind of internship, they came
mm,
over there, and
mm,
I saw what they were doing.
mm,
It was a learning process, more or
mhm.
less that the government, like he said, STEAM, science and technology,
Of hero
engineering, art,
anyway.
and all that.
From the Nigerian point of view.
Yeah. So from the Nigerian point of view, for example, I'm not trying to use this platform to advertise anyone. There is uh SDD, Sapler Road, SDD. He
Mm.
was a dealer in Nissan way back then. They have a very, very fantastic spray shop. Very fantastic. If you go to some spray shop in Benin City, their spray shop to spray a car, they are not as good as that.
Auto
So
body.
yes, auto body. So if the government recognizes these good ones, extremely good ones, work with them and say, okay, fine. When these children, after learning A, B, C,
Mm-hmm.
D, E, and all the other, they should have that feeling. They will have to have the feeling. So they can go to a place like that. I'm just using them as an example because
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
been there and I see it is big.
Mm.
Then, for example, if a child is learning how to be a bricklayer, if you really want a good job, bricklaying, masonry work in Benin City, sometimes we'll go and get these Togo boys.
They
You're
are so
doing,
good.
yeah, you are doing POP. We
Wani
go and get,
was straight.
yeah.
They
So
are
we go and
so good. I
get
just
these Togo boys on POP and all that.
so good.
So when we are, identify some places like that, you have to bring them where these children can go and do co-op, where they will have the feeling of how to do a POP. They will do it. It's not just on paper.
Mm-mm.
Like some certain things that we read in physics and chemistry, some of them we don't even know. But if you ask me to quote, yeah, if you ask me to quote, I can still quote some of them. So gone are the days when like when he's talking about this team. So gone are the days when you just read some of these things on paper, you memorize them. They ask you what is this, you just keep talking about them. So let there be that opportunity for them to have an idea to do what they were taught. If you are going to use one bag of cement, how are you going to use it? Are you plastering? Are you going to do a concrete? You are going to do a decking? What to do? These things should be on paper. Spadi Yamu should, if you ask him now, he doesn't have any of them. So I'm saying go back and work. Do the work. Partner with people from Edo South to Edo Central to Edo North. There are
Mm.
people who are doing these artisans. Some of these artisans are doing great jobs.
They are.
You have to partner with them and let these children or these students begin to have the feeling. So if it is not like that, we're just saying it. It's just, we are tired of hearing of all these things. A lot of people, when they come from Nigeria to this part of the world. I've seen someone regretting, said, I wish I was a mechanic. I knew something about how to fix cars way back home. He would have been happy getting here. I know of people who, when they came here, they learned how to become to be a mechanic, and now they are doing well. So I'm not saying that reading history, reading history, government, biology, and that is not good. It's good. So I mean, in your own profession too, there's always that period of internship. You have to go to the clinic.
You have to
Yeah,
do
you have to go to the
your
clinic and have a
practicals.
person clinic. Yeah,
You have
so
to do your residency. You have to.
exactly. So if it's let us talk beyond just talking. Let us put some of these things on paper. If you are going to partner with them, you are going to be giving them some money. But I know when it comes to giving money, if you are not a politician, the government, they don't mean well for the people.
No.
It's about how to win the next election. So they should be able. Yeah, it's always about how to. Yeah,
There are things to do.
yeah. Sign some of.
Winning election.
Yeah. They write some of these fantastic things. They look good on paper, but they don't. That's the end. They don't go beyond that point. So these are good ideas, but go out there, partner with some shops. Every areas. I don't have the paper in front of me. There are so many areas that they mentioned. We are going to ensure that we train people here and here and here. So please, you have to make it work. People will be happy. So when you introduce that, that will be good for our people. Because in another 10 years, 10 years is too far. When you start it now, in another 4 years, we start turning out people from our state, our own brothers and sisters who are willing to work. So in order not to take too much time, Padi Yamu, if you have the opportunity, go and look at these things. I'm not criticizing. I'm just adding value to what has been said. You have to go back, do the, work harder. Let us begin to see it, not just saying it. Because the other time now, the federal government is saying, oh, we have increased our GDP. No, is it GDP that foreign reserve?
And there's no job.
Yeah, we have increased our foreign reserve to 40 billion. Of what use is foreign reserve being at 100 billion when people cannot go to work? Of what sense?
So, Mr. Alexander, has Ogbe been able to answer your question? Please let us know. Gimae do or when or if you like, he's explained the way. Yeah, this is it. This way. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Yay! Una no go thank Mr. Ogbe.
Mr. Peter Aredo, I think.
I want to hear Mama voice.
I want to especially shout hi to Mr. Peter Aredo. He says, yes, Mr. Chaku, Indian, was my vice principal then at 1981. I want to say hi to Mr. Peter Agedo.
Is true. We had so many Indians and they were
exactly
science teachers.
We are not those people whose primary school was not known in Nigeria, whose secondary school was not known, whose teachers were not known in Nigeria. So at least, that tells.
Both that time too.
Yes.
Okpana teacher accounting, Okpana teacher chemistry, something like
that. Great.
Yeah, from India. Because they Friday and enjoy.
Yes.
Okay, see where they come from. They were there and somewhere in Uniben too teaching.
Yes.
Yes.
But you
don't see anyone now because we've gone back. Instead of us to progress, we've retrogressed.
Yes.
And this is the worst administration from top to bottom. Buhari didn't meddle into elections that much. He didn't. He let the people speak, which was good. That's democracy. But this one, everything has died under him.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the worst type of administration I've ever seen.
Under that same Buhari, as far as I'm not his fan, I'm not the fan of anybody. If you do well, I will praise you, sing your praises. You remember, look at the administrative strides of Obaseki. This man would not this man wouldn't have allowed this man to continue. If it
Yes,
was
if he was not a
Tinubu.
good man.
Yeah. So if it was Tinubu is okay. Let all of us
Something
go
I
back.
do for you.
Whether you are
Doesn't
APC,
care
you are
whether the
PDP,
nation is going ablaze.
we have to think about
I'm not
our,
kind for
our
him.
country. We have to think about our country. We have to think about our people, because it is a shame for us that the number of Nigerians that are traveling out of Nigeria, it's just, the numbers are just too much.
They are traveling out of hopelessness, sir.
Yes, I agree with you that they are traveling out of hopelessness.
So how many said, why to hear Ladia? No, I buy. They are traveling out of hopelessness. Everything good. Now people call the chopper duro. They stay for social. It's not good.
That's true. That's true. So I think that the way it is now, it's not sustainable. We have to think,
No.
every one of us, we have to start thinking about, we are Nigerians first. We don't see how many foreign leaders has traveled to Nigeria in recent times. I don't see them. They don't come. But our own presidents are everywhere. They are everywhere in the world. They spend more time on air than they spend in the office that they are not elected, that they were selected to be in. So the way it is, I think our leaders, especially, I'm not in Edo State, we have to make it work for because we are all brothers and sisters. There's in Edo State, we've all intermarried. An Asian man has married the Binima. Binima has married Ishama, Auchi, and all that, Owa, and all that. We are all the same people. So for those who are clapping for imbecility, it is unfortunate that people, yeah, because they are clapping for imbecility. Then we want to see things that are working. We want to see things working. We want to see the poverty in Edo State. We want to see that person will come and ameliorate the hard things that are going on. If you buy a piece of land in Edo State, for example, let us say hypothetically, you buy a piece of land for 100,000 naira. By the time you end up erecting a building in that land that costs 100,000 naira, as is 100,000, whatever, you spend almost another 200% for the community. Sometimes,
allow you to erect your foundation. Begging.
Sometimes,
lay foundation.
Sometimes they sell it to some other persons.
You see, the only one where they're not say now when you say now army keep up. If now ordinary citizen like us, block me block I'm not by. So the person, when we met the person, he was building with my blocks, my hard-earned money, my sweat, my blood. On our block you ammonia block. See the audacity.
Yeah. And even recently, you remember
that was before Baseki.
Okay.
They are now quickly jumped and into having it done. I didn't have any problem again. That was before Baseki CDA, and they are back again. So how do you now think there'll be development?
There'll be none.
There'll be none. When you talk when you want even do the thing, the people wait there the Benin now, when they want even dig land, make them build something, they go say, oh, Togo, CDA. There are many young people, sir, that would have stayed back. The ones dying at the Mediterranean Sea right now, I'm talking to the governor of Edo State or the caretakers. I don't know what to call you guys. There are many young people that would have stayed back. But because it's society, the environment, there's no enabling ground. There's nothing to cheer them. There's nothing to lay back on. How can you, a man, no man, one clipper, not a baby saloon, huh? Attack say, we ever saw a van, only one clipper on me. How do you think that person will have hope? Tell me. Just one clipper on me. Attack say, he has to struggle through everything. You think they will just go because they want to go and die? hopelessness.
Yeah. As an addendum and to support what you just said, last week, President Tinubu went to Japan and he was addressing Nigerian communities community in Japan. He was telling them that Nigeria is a good place to invest in and they should come back home.
Emata.
Oh, yeah.
If you talk address your bid on because
so he was telling them to come back home. You know,
thank governor,
so see, when you don't need to go out there and tell people to come back home. When if you are doing well, yeah. You see, we call these Togolese to come and do POP for us. Why? Because we have seen with our eyes that they've been doing what great job. When you do well at home, when you make Nigeria a good place, there's a level playing field, good place, there's law and order, there's security. People will begin to see that, okay, if I go to Nigeria, I want to go and be a barber. I have only one or two clipper. I can maybe employ another person in addition to me. So once those environment, so those enabling environment, if they are there, you don't need to tell them to come home.
Security.
On their own. Yeah, there's security. There's on their own.
They will come.
They come home. Oh. Because east, west, north, or south.
Tell them.
Home is home. So when you don't go out there and you are marketing, you want to market Nigeria, it's good. It's not a bad idea to market Nigeria. But when you are marketing Nigeria to Nigerians, and do you know that plaza that they had in Japan for businesses and all that, the first day the Nigerian booth was empty, there was nobody there. There was no one there. So I don't understand. This from the federal government to our state government, now that it's CPC, do they have an idea of what they intend to do? You people have been asking for power. You've been looking for power. Somehow, you got yourselves there. What are you doing with the power? Are you getting the power to expel people out of our state? So what are these people doing with this power?
In my answer, we're also asking, we want to crave your indulgence for a call or some calls.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
No, thank Mr. Ogbe. Say good take call. Hey, mama, not calling to this program there now. Oh, what did my so
yes, madam.
Like a lot of humor. I love that. That's the only thing that keeps me going. Truly. My people, una don't like before una call him, una go like. I'll give you the chance to talk to us, to talk to Mr. Ogbe. So before you move on, the one thing I just wanted to add, somebody don't give to us. So
oh, that's nice.
Thank you as always. Thank you, Mr. Ogbe. Now go thank Mr. Ogbe. Hey, who is this person?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, yeah, Mr. Ogbe, where they walk on Sunday.
Okay. Mama, send the number. I think Mr. Israel Asemota wants the number to.
I will send the number, but I wanted to add one thing before we call.
Okay, not a problem. Yes.
You're telling us that Tinubu went to Japan to tell Nigerians or to encourage Nigerians by words of mouth to come back home and invest. Does Tinubu realize that a country without laws, a country that cannot hold itself accountable for the laws that have been made in the state is not a country, is not where you can, go and establish? Okay, when we're not deal right now to come and invest, comes in with millions of dollars or whatever to invest, and Zabaku or I say cut, then a judges or Tinubu can't. You are a foreigner. Your father was not born in Nigeria. I was born in outside Cameroon. Our court does not work on Saturday. You should have come in the morning. So tell me the hope that those people, Tinubu does not realize it where a ripple effect ain't cause here in Nigeria. There is no law and order. Even when you take these people to court, you will not win. Because the laws are meant for the rich, the ones that work are meant for the rich and mighty. And we, the common man, it's our hope is in the gutters. I'm telling you.
See, there's something I want to add to that. Can someone tell me why Dangote is importing crude from the United States of America? So if there is crude,
working.
Yes, if we have crude in South, that's where you basically have a lot of crude oil, South, and some part of Southeast. And we have a refinery in Lagos. Don't forget, we had a modular refinery in Edo State. 2 modular refinery. Why are those refinery not being given crude? A lot of times, all these APC governors, they try to bamboozle the people by telling them that, oh, if we align with the center, you will get all the goodies.
Like really? Are we not a federation?
Yeah, we're supposed to be a federation.
So my state will not get the allocation. Really?
My question to Mondo Bewul, why are those modular refinery? Why are they not refining crude oil?
Okay.
Why are they not giving crude oil to those modular refineries in Edo State?
Oh my goodness.
And Dangote is willing to buy. Why are they not selling crude to Dangote in order to reduce the price of fuel for the people of Nigeria? That's true. Yeah. That's true. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can call now. You can call us. The number is right there. So they don't know. You just put up something. Nigeria is where you can you cannot invest in a country without laws. A country that does not respect laws. Where the judges are all bots, where they are corrupt, you cannot invest in that country. So oh, you think you wear it's a ripple effect, sir. Na money rain. Guys, you can call now. We are here waiting for you. Yeah, we should not expect anything good from APC. Okay, exactly. We should not expect anything good from APC-led governments. When we just opened up here, Asemota told us when
I mean, I think
he's calling. I don't know who.
Okay, all right. Good.
Hello.
Thank you very much, madam.
Okay, well done. Who will they talk to soon?
We are speaking to Israel Asemota.
Oh, Israel Asemota. Please, can you up your volume for us, your voice?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear, but for Mr. Ogbe. So to hear you well.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
now?
I
can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the enlightenment.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
See, we have been gullible enough to now see injustice as something that is just.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Malcolm X has always said, when injustice becomes a law, resistance becomes a duty.
Mm-hmm.
It is now a duty for us, the Adolites, to stand and say, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
In a country where you have psychopaths, the institution has been captured. What does an institution mean? It's a government, as we speak today. Government is an institution through which the will of the country can be formulated.
Mm-hmm.
By ensuring that the rule of law is rightly being respected. Today, as we speak in Nigeria, we are living as if we are in North Korea, where the duty ideology is now the supreme law, where they have to shout my soul. Now, section 14, sub B of the 1999 Constitution has always instructed that the lives of every Nigerian and their property must be guaranteed, while the president was used to sworn in to defend Nigeria. Today, do we have anybody being safe in Nigeria? So we are still in that. Mr. Oba, you spoke about the laws of Agbero. You see, when you have psychopaths taking the institution, you find a situation like this.
Psychopaths.
You were there when Agbero had the right to, that he has the right to ban a private citizen into his place.
Yes. Yes.
In the constitution of the law, section 25 does not actually give him the right. Or this is somebody who claims to be a senator who made laws for this country. Not the Juju that the layman will say.
That one
so
passed
how did you even get there? Why did you even get there? Which means you have not read the laws of our countries. You are just actually there to go and just. That is why we say psychopaths are taking over the institution.
Yes.
And secondly, the first thing about President Tinubu going to Japan to tell Nigerians to come back home and invest. Where you have unemployment rate is about 22.15%.
Exactly.
Where you have unemployment when you have borrowing our borrowing has tripled. So where is the dividend of democracy? So it's actually insane to have somebody going as much and telling people come back home when you does not even have an enabling environment to provide for your citizens. That is a flat out indoctrination. This is the same Tinubu who went to St. Lucia to give the people of St. Lucia in Catholic. This is not even up to Uselu in Benin City. Gave them scholarship to come to school in Nigeria. Tell me where the infrastructure is. Same Tinubu gave Nigerian citizens student loan, where 71.2 billion is actually missing. So my question to these people, how did we even get here? It is insane to have a situation like this, and you call yourself. These are people who send their children back abroad.
Yes.
They have $2. They are in the United States schooling, but yet it's telling you want to give a good education. Okay, how did they even come out with that? So you are indoctrinating the people more, telling them you are giving them education. How can we have people, revenue collector, as digital age as we speak today, and now have psychopaths telling you to come and pay taxes? And these are countries where his children live. His children were not able to tell him that, hey, this is happening wrong. The revenue collector is done by an institution, and the institution police itself. That is why we have laws. But the government does not understand that laws are rules of action established by an authority. It's a failure of what we did. Today, we are seeing the renewed hopelessness of this sensible administration. This is somebody who told you that he's going to give it to power supply. If you vote for it, if he cannot give it to you, don't vote for him. 2 years later, not even in an election cycle, he has failed. He has given you a NEPA as a citizen of the Nigerians. He's now taking solar into Aso Rock. No juju with that.
Not juju.
The same thing you go under his 24 months in office. We have had the national grid collapse 18 times. So what are you using to campaign? It is very Nigerians, the gullible Nigerians who live abroad, who are enjoying the dividends of democracy, are still telling the people in Nigeria that we are having a renewed home. Are we okay?
No, we are not.
Are we okay?
We are not, sir.
So, madam, I thank you so very much, and Mr. Obe. Thank you for the enlightenment you are giving to Edo.
Thank you.
It is time for them to go from their slumber. Glory be to Nigeria, and may God bless all of you, the Edo flag. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir, Mr. Asebota. God bless you. Wama. God bless you. I think he contributed, not a question. In fact, it's still like a very, very, detailed.
Yes. Yeah, if I may cap it, he spoke about injustice in our society in Nigeria. I spoke about our institution failures. He spoke about the constitution not being obeyed, especially when the constitution of Nigeria says that we can move and even settle in any part of Nigeria. No individual. As far as you are a Nigerian, no governor, nobody can ban you from coming to Nigeria or living in any part of Nigeria. So so that's that. and unemployment. The area that I will also want to speak to, he spoke about the revenue collection being given to these non-state actors and power supply. We know how it is. It is topsy-turvy. The area that I want to just add something to, the unemployment percentage in Nigeria. I want to explain how APC got to that 22 point something percent. The unemployment rate in Nigeria is actually more than 50%. What happened is that the Tinubu government came together and they decided to use different yardstick for measuring who is employed and who is not employed. So the new yardstick for measuring those who are employed in Nigeria is, if you have any job for 1 hour in a week, you are employed. That is to say, for example, if you go to, there's someone that is building a house around you, you go there and work for 1 hour and you are paid for that 1 hour, then it means you are employed. So when you use such, more or less like rebasing, you know, in those days when we were in school, it says you would do arithmetic in addition in base 1, base 2, base this, base. So what he did was to rebase. After rebasing, then that's how they were able to bring the number of unemployment down. Not that actually people are employed. No. We heard how Buhari, out of 10 years, he said he was going to employ 100 million people. It was a song for him. He left office, nobody was employed. So when these people, when these people found out that, okay, fine, if we actually go with the word unemployment, who is employed and who is not employed, they decided to say, in Nigeria, if you get 1 hour a week, 1 hour, if you go out and drive Uber for 1 hour in a week, you are employed. So that's how they got 22%. So, I mean, how can you? That's not a yardstick of measuring who is employed and who is not employed. You know, I have
1 hour Uber, so that's employment.
Exactly.
Is that sustainable? Can that carry you and pay your bills?
It is not. Yeah. Okay, that back
even 2 square meals. A country
before APC came to government, how much was a bag of rice? A bag of rice was about 12,000-13,000 for a bag of rice.
Yes, they said they must remove that
that the government was not
government of failure. No, now they did. What happened?
Yeah, so I think that I want to thank Mr. Israel Hasemucha for his contributions. Great, and
you have a call, sir.
Okay.
Yes, hello. Tell us who you are and your name. Let my people hear.
My name is Ken.
Mr. Ken, watch your own phone. Okay, okay, go ahead.
Yes, man.
Ken from Canada, right? I be from the States.
US.
Okay, America. From the United States. Okay. Shoot.
So, man, I want to really focus on our leaders and our institution called so-called judiciary. One thing I see is that this time and era we are in Nigeria, I will say in Nigeria before I sent out my state, Edo State. Our professors, our people that read books till they have gray hair on their head are being controlled by motor park touts.
I'm telling you.
Are being controlled by Agbero. Are controlled by people, Tabakas and the rest.
Yes.
It's a shame that we don't have the institution called judiciary in Nigeria.
Nope.
It's a shame.
Highest bidder.
The elite are the one that decide the rules, the laws of the country, which is a shame. Anybody that have thinking on the head to say you want to invest.
Never. Hey, Magataba.
Go there want to go and invest. Where you cannot say something happened to you, you will go to court
and you get justice. What would not do invest?
Who will go there?
Nobody, sir.
What's
are you women? Jesus Christ. Then they joke.
How? Still have professors. Good people know. Don't have plus 1 to 2.
Oh.
You know, I'm walking away and I'm you can get the judiciary right, get the INEC right. So I know they are in the right direction. We are going somewhere.
Yeah.
But if they don't have judiciary, going nowhere. How can they be moving ahead of it?
Emma, video.
So everybody I want to invest in the physical dosage for Nigeria. You think twice. You have step by step. Because of and what operates in Ghana and
Oh, today your network. Your network or what shake. Yeah. Wow.
Anyway.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Ken. Your network really shake today. Not be so they be before. But you know, we could sum what he was saying. He's still talking about hopelessness now.
Yeah.
We need to tell people to come and invest. Even what time, when you will not get justice. Apostle is also, can we marry these two together? What Ken said and Apostle's Apostle Hillary, his statement is on the wall there. Which ideals would be better than that of Obaseki's government in age to come? If Okwewolo could abandon Obaseki's model for his idealist preparation, what will be the fate of the Edo people? Hopelessness.
Okay, that's fine, Apostle Hillary.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for your beautiful comment. And I also want to thank Mr. Ken, if you can still hear us, because your network was really
the network
going in. It was going in and out. Mr. Ken, he spoke extensively about our leaders, which Apostle Hillary Ikonwosa is also talking about leaders, the institutions. Mr. Ken spoke about our institutions. Without our institutions, we cannot be anywhere. That's a fact. Vis-a-vis, he spoke about the judiciary. Again, INEC is also one of our institutions. And you see, I made mention of something some time ago. I said, a country where money means everything.
Yeah.
It is only in Nigeria that our professors are reduced to like primary school children, because we have seen them. INEC has reduced some of our professors. There are so many of them who are so brilliant, great people. I don't want to cast aspersion at those people who are professors. Only in Nigeria, INEC reduced some professors to people who cannot even read 1, 2, 3.
Yes, they now become a stooge.
So when they now read when they read election results, you could see some of their hands are shaking. They cannot even read figures. They cannot. How many people are in Nigeria? We have about 200 million people. So our votes are not going to be more than 200 million. So maybe in one local government, there's 1 million or less than 1 million. We cannot even have 1 million votes. We can't even have that. Thousands of votes, our professors cannot read them because of Egunje. Once they take that Egunje, they come to the public, they cannot read. Some of our primary 6 students, you see, they are so courageous, they come to the public and read. But when our professors, they take Egunje, they come to the open public, they cannot read. So that's what INEC has reduced our professors to.
Yeah.
Do you know Professor Mahmoud Jega? He promised Tambo Mbeki that he was going to do the right thing. In the middle of the night, he went and announced a result that Tinubu has won that election.
Okay.
That is an individual that you cannot trust. So our institutions, our judiciary, you see, our judiciary, the way it is now.
Was it Jega? No, Yakubu.
But not Jega. It was sorry.
Yeah,
my apologies.
Jega was the
my apologies. I retract that. It was Jega. Sorry, it was Mahmoud Yakubu, who reduced professors to nothing.
Yeah, reduced professors to nothing.
When you look at our judiciary, what has our judiciary been doing? Whatever whatever INEC brings, they stamp it and say this is how it is.
They even don't when they see the truth, now what they do is they just shield it. Like I did the saver. It's an aberration to open up and start looking for facts. It's an aberration.
In the case of Asma Ighodalo and Monde Okpebholo, our judiciary at the not at the tribunal level, at the appeal level, they were saying that you cannot use figures from the beavers. I was in my own mind, they were saying that you cannot use figures from beavers you cannot bring it to this court and argue it. I was wondering, are these people Nigerians?
Are they alive?
Yes, because
are they human beings?
Without beavers, you bimodal identification, you cannot even vote. So whatever figure, any statistics you are going to look at, any figure you are going to look at, it is from the beavers. And some judges in Nigeria, they were bold enough to tell Nigerians because
there's lawlessness.
I know.
They never get stoned.
They said they cannot, those figures cannot be tendered in this court.
You know what, Timmy? I cut in you barricade.
So I wonder, okay, how was the election conducted? If you don't talk about beavers, from beavers you now go to from EC8A.
You see?
So I just don't understand. Some of all these people, again, INEC, like Mr. Ken has mentioned, if INEC don't get it right, and the judiciary begins to stamp it and say, this is how it is, we are in for a long ride. And there will be no sane Nigerian the way Nigeria is today, where you now have Quam 0, Quam 1, Quam 2, and they chose the one they want to punish and the one they don't want to punish.
Yeah, they chose the one they want to
punish. And those people to enforce punishment, they are even worse than the offenders. So we will be in for a very, very long ride.
We are all roped.
I just pray for our country that one day, and like Mrs. Apostle Hillary was talking about, is there any order? See, Obaseki was in Edo State for the benefit of people from Edo State.
Edolites.
Look at it.
Edolites. Now you want to jettison into your own.
We were talking about science and technology not too long ago. For the fact that Obaseki chose to build fiber optical lines in almost all the local government areas in Edo State, because he was preparing Edo State for the future. We are here. You are able to see me. I'm able to see you. We are not in the same studio.
No.
And we have invited people from London, from Nigeria to come and speak with us.
World to join this.
Why are they able to speak with us? Because if you don't have fiber optical lines, what transformed this communication technology? Fiber optical lines. You remember in those days when you pick up the phone and you speak with someone. Now we can begin to see each other because there's what you call voice over IP, voice over internet protocol. So today, if you drive a Tesla, you'll be able to see vehicles ahead of you and all that. There's no camera everywhere in your vehicle, but it's a technology through 5G network.
5G.
So we are still talking about some certain things, like it's like our government is selling akara, where other parts of the world they are going far. but they are still busy, selling akara. Yeah. So
Pretending to be doing something while you're doing
are
nothing.
not doing anything. And they are so interested in the money, how much they are going to get. Lagos Calabar Expressway, there was no bid for that contract. It was given to an individual, and you see someone coming to say, yes, Do is working. And Do is working. You ask that individual to spell it, that person might not be able to spell Do is working. And they are threatening everybody. Don't come to Edo, don't come to Edo. So I'm a Benin man. I wish my place well, and I hope we can do well. And some of these governors, if they actually want to do well, I understand that yes, it's bad from the top there. To an extent, they can reduce the level of suffering in our place.
So they don't know what you're feeling. You said something just now when you come in and you put your people first, then your thinking, your level of thinking is different. The way you do it is different. Obaseki came and put us first, not him and his whatever, those people that wanted to be his cronies but couldn't go through. And that's one of Yomba. He put us first. That is why we saw dividends of democracy and a level-headed human being. Somebody with some kind of, humanity. Now they've not voted me. These monies are meant for Edolites, not for private pockets. No, he didn't allow it. So he got all kinds of names, here and there. They gave him Ogienba here, Ogien there, Ogien Egbe there, Baron there, like calling him all kind of
unprintable names. So I think that, you see, if you ask Mundo, these are people, again, Nigeria generally, across board, all the political parties, they have failed. I will repeat it over and over again. I will repeat it another day, that they have failed in leadership recruitment process. That's supposed to be one of the primary reasons why political parties were formed. Political parties are supposed to recruit good leaders, train them in that process. Maybe they come in as a councillor to a local government chairman and they move the cadre, not contesting the election based on the highest bidder. So they have failed. Obaseki mentioned when we went to see him, he said, Edo is more, Benin City is more or less like on a plateau.
Okay.
If you ask Mondokbe what's a plateau, I guess he doesn't know. When you see Buba River,
Ajibola where akara no be fra walking no manoro. We know
yes. So you see, so when we are, look at Buba River on this side, look at Ogba River on the other side. So when you desealed, and really, if I ask today, how many millimeters of rainfall have we had in Benin City this year? Nobody knows.
No, because he has a measure.
How many millimeters of rainfall did Edo have last year? Nobody knows. So you have to keep record of these things. You have to begin to keep records, direction of the wind, because when you do all these things and keep the record, that will enable you to know how is the climate change, how is it affecting your area. And we don't. There are no plans.
Ajibola we make akara no mana fry we take it easy.
Boy, oh yeah. So
you know,
Baba,
we need
you are
people.
asking for too much.
Yeah, we need
Let's
people
ask
who
the one that
understand.
is doable.
Yeah.
Okay, one question to sum this up. Before you are ruling your people or whatever, you took this upon yourself. Do you have humanity in you?
That's a good question.
I change the level of thinking and everything. Do you have any iota of humanity in you? My chieftains. That's not humanity. Do you think for the common man who we're mine or a street? Yes. That sums it up. Does he have any feeling for the common person? Where Henry wrote it there just now. Or do we know that Monday is still destroying houses in our matter? Because Metewe Oni has died down and they are not embarking on that evil mission anymore. But they said, as we speak, it is still going on. Anybody coming, people cannot. Obaseki is not a saint. It may not have been a saint, but we see that humanity in him. Nodoya rule. Look at all his legacies. You came in, and it's not as if those legacies were bad. Why didn't you carry on or improve on them, build on them? Why just putting it aside, destroying all you met, and then you are doing copycat from other states, which is not working?
Imo State is not a good state to copy from. That's a fact.
Copy.
Yeah. Imo State, because when you look at that, Hope Uzodinma doesn't stay in Imo State. He's always in Abuja, and you see our governor living in Abuja. He doesn't stay in Edo State.
What are they doing there, if I may ask? What are they doing there?
They once they are not comfortable with the people, that's what happened.
They are scared.
Yeah, they are scared to see.
So they rather hear us from TV and this
Most
station.
of these local government chairmen, a lot of them are not in their local government. They are in Benin City.
But they want to win an election in that vicinity, in that community.
Yeah.
But they can't live there.
And they copied all these things from most of the governors in those areas that has been infested by Boko Haram and all that. They all left their state and they are in Abuja. So Hope Uzodinma decided to copy. Before you know it, we are going to have all the 36 state governors. They are going to be living in Abuja.
Yeah, they said they are governor.
Exactly.
Thank you. So we're rounding up soon, guys. We're rounding up, guys. I got my saga 300, 500. I want like the TV. I want why they are my phone. We know they do saga. We are talking about humanity here. How those things go to move forward. Padi Yamu, we've given you a lot of Ogbe has opened up this program since, giving you a lot of expo that you can take from. Now we'll go and work on it. You don't just say things from your mouth and it looks good on paper, but it's never carried out. We want to see results. We want to see it work in actual sense. Governor Monday Okwebolo, our INEC governor, Supreme Court, I know by 3 a.m. you will watch it. So let's thank Governor in advance. We thank Governor. So every one of us here, we thank you for staying with us. We're going to be calling it a day in a few seconds. But before then, Area Mama, as you know her, I went to Obito yesterday. Not Obito as in somebody died, but it was Olita, the Obito commando. And I went to shake body. So I want to show you the love. Are we ready to see Area Mama? Ajibola, you not ready? I want show now. Make una let me know. I want show now. 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 They come home. Hey. I want show now. So make I show now what the Area Mama go do yesterday. she was just, video. Is that video or what? Okay. Now me so area mama oh. Hey, oh yeah na. Agate oh. Mama you dey watch. Eh? Ijele. Are bai. Ijele fie ga eh. Area mama na so ja ke baby. Ijele. Ijele. Hey. Are bai. Who dey speak? Eh.
The number was
EFCC amúmẹ̀lẹ̀ jíjẹ́ náà. Nadelu, area mama, una area mama. Na yesterday oh, na yesterday. It's a when it's a bag, it's a mama. Maybe they go now, go pito. Me and my hobby. We went, yeah, the lily man. Oh, we are all go to Tare. The bag and be made. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me. That is Area Mama, or that was Area Mama dancing on the floor to Obito Commando. That is how we grew up, right? We go to parties and leave some of the stress and go find something else to do.
Exactly.
We can't deny it now. Olisa is in Toronto. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much. Maybe ma do gwale birthday ni ma make na molita di. Okay. So my people, thank you so much. Mr. Ogbe, you have the floor. Address us.
Yeah, I want to thank all our viewers. Yeah, thank all our viewers and everything. And I still have something that I have to tell everybody. I keep saying it.
Yes, sir.
Let us tell our brothers and sisters at home, when it's time to vote, go and vote. Don't listen to what they are saying, that vote doesn't count. If vote doesn't count, why are they buying votes? Tell our brothers and sisters, don't lose hope. Keep buying, keep voting and voting. Because if you don't vote, you don't have anything to show. You cannot. It's like a race. If you don't take part in a race, you don't know if you're going to come up first, second, or third, or fourth. So, the idea, they want to frustrate everybody. That's what this state capture is all about. Frustrate everybody. People are angry, we won't vote and stuff like that. We all should go out there and keep voting. Don't vote for these people who are destroying our country.
Sir. Any elections that happen right now under Tinubu's nose is predictable, highly predictable that it's going to be for APC. It troubles me a lot when the Iwegbu Onugbu came out and told us we will use the beavers. We will use the beavers. Beavers in any time a court of law where it's an aberration. So how are you going to use the beavers? Does it matter anymore? I use a beavers a Supreme Court judge where I be a court where I did the beavers, you are not supposed to rely on beavers. Beavers is not reliable. You're not supposed to rely on Section 137 of the electoral laws. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. So what are they going to be using for election moving forward, sir?
Yeah, we have to. What I'm saying is this: there's a lot of
there's this alignment and realignment, especially in the 2027 presidential election. Everybody come out and vote. If you are, I think there's the INEC is doing voters reviewing the voters registration process or something like that. Keep vote. Tell our people, don't give up, because if you leave the floor for them, you say you don't take part in it, they will be happy. So when that person comes, when people are fighting and they say, okay, we want to go out there and prove that we won, there will be no numbers to show. That's the reason why we have to go out there, tell our people, go and vote.
Okay.
The Egyptians that we are seeing now, time will come, we shall see no more. That's
It
my
is
last
really
word.
hopeless, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to say this. It is hopeless. It's a hopeless situation. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be a pessimist, but it's a hopeless situation. And I don't know. God is not going to come down because of elections, right? He's already come. He's already given us his life, and he promised to keep. He'll come again, but not because of elections. So all over, it's a hopeless situation until the Nigerians themselves rise up and say no. We'll continue to wallow in hopelessness. Peter, let me tell you now. One last call. After this, we have to go. Oga Peter the Rock. Hello?
Hello, ma.
Hey, now go I be there. So how you dey? Good evening.
Yeah.
Okay, you want quick contribute? Well done. Okay.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, Mr. Ogbe, at the same school we go, Arewele High School.
Arewele.
We just mentioned.
Now they come in their college. That's why I call the warriors. We not even the grip for ourselves. No, ICC boys we like. We not like.
Mr. Jaco there was a science, I think, chemistry maths teacher.
Oh, Mr. Jaco.
Yeah.
Arewele.
I was Novia as well.
Waiting. Mama, ICC, my like it.
This issue, it's a very pathetic issue.
It is. It's hopeless.
Nigeria and those states in particular.
It's hopeless from the top.
The fact of the matter is that you cannot build something on nothing.
Yes.
Foundation has been destroyed. The Bible says when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do?
What can the righteous do? Nothing.
Nigeria as a foundation has been destroyed. It's a systematic failure. Institutions have fallen and have crumbled down. So anarchy is looming and it's a total fiasco. So if people going around the world preaching to Nigeria to come back home, to come back to where?
To anarchy.
To build on what?
On nothing.
To build on nothing.
To build on injustice.
When judiciary has been compromised, when judiciary is supposed to be the last boss stop for the common man, has been the highest people that pay get justice.
Yes, be that.
So a lot of total nonsense. So Nigeria, for me, as I always say, we talk too much in this country. What we need is a revolution.
Okay.
And action.
Okay.
And action. The revolution.
Okay.
We are not serious, as I always say, we are not serious because we are bedeviled by religion and tribalism. But I always say, take it or leave it. Poverty does not know religion. Poverty does not know tribe.
So also corruption, when they are sharing the money, does not know, it cuts across,
so
does not know
that's
religion.
That's it. Because now the win and the run of evil is doing and is beating everybody. Whether you are an Igbo man, Yoruba man, whatsoever you are. As I said, It's a failure, a total failure. In fact, we are in jungle. Nigeria is not just like a banana republic.
Yes.
We are in the jungle.
Yes.
You know, total lawlessness.
Yes.
Where dog eat dog.
Yes.
It's a pity we've gone this way.
That's true.
We just take Nigeria by our hands. It is we that will deliver Nigeria, not God. God has done everything.
Wow.
Too much. We refuse to act.
Okay, sir.
Nigeria that will deliver Nigeria.
Yes.
That's my humble stake.
Thank you.
Shout out to Mauga.
Yeah. Shout out. Let's do it.
We hope the play ball because we will there with the play ball where we're below.
So I they play ball.
I got the play ball well. We got the play ball, yeah.
Yeah, with the play ball now. Look at Harry Willie there with grammar school now. They give us a dick well.
Yeah, I greet you, my brother.
They greet you for this side. Well done, sir. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Thank you so much, Mr. Agedo. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
I will tell
appreciate
you that. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God is my biggest fan. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Let's see. My people, now don't hear everybody. Now so we they talk and now so we go continue the talk and may we stand up for ourselves. We know just feel live like this. When
Exactly.
Nigerians are ready, they will, yeah, because of all this tribe, religion, ethnicity, or whatever region. Now they hold us back now. Because to say we they speak one language, we go say now so then come out from Israel, now so then protest, now so then come out for Venezuela, now so then but those people they understand each other, they have a common aim, a common goal to make their life better. Not be now my tribe, now my brother. Make my life better. So that common aim, now they drive them. When they take go, they win whatever they go for. Nigerians, let's call it a day, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hunger does not know any tribe, does not know any ethnic group or religion. Hunger is hunger.
It cut across.
Yeah.
It cut across.
Yeah. Madam,
Mama.
all right, bye.
God bless you, sir.
Beautiful and glorious.